I only get to do this YouTube video in one take, so I hope you'll bear with me. So, as a diabetic, when I eat, my blood sugar goes up. When I take insulin, my blood sugar goes down. It's kind of like flying a plane and adjusting the altitude. Eat, it goes up, insulin, it goes down. So I try to fly nice and steady, so I don't crash into the ground, I don't float away. Typically I use a needle to give myself that insulin. My body doesn't produce any insulin. My pancreas doesn't work. I can give myself a shot here and there, but at some point I'm going to be giving myself 8-10 shots. So I use what's called an insulin pump. And my insulin pump sits right here. It sits on my belt. It's got a little bunch of insulin in there, a big long tube, and it's plugged into me. It's plugged into me all the time. See these bruises? That's because I'm putting holes in myself faster than I can heal them. When the insulin pump runs out, like it did tonight, I have to fill it up. So here's what I do when I change my insulin pump. I take this off. This is a little port. I pull this off me. Now I've got a hole in me. That's the little needle. It's called a cannula that was sticking in me. That's where the insulin came out. Throw that away. Then I'm going to take the insulin pump. I'm going to pull out the tubing. This is disposable. This goes away. Now I've got an empty insulin pump. I'm going to tell this pump to rewind and get ready for a new bunch of insulin. See that screw that drive that's moving backwards right there? That's the plunger. That's rewinding, you can hear it. While that's rewinding, take a fresh reservoir, a bunch of insulin, push air into it. Now I'm pulling it out, filling up the reservoir with insulin. I do this every 3 days. Insulin is measured in units. I give myself about 30 units a day. Disconnect it. Insulin goes away. Now I've got a reservoir full of insulin. And I take this. This is also disposable. I have to buy these. These get pretty expensive. This is that tubing. It's a fresh one. Plug the reservoir into the tubing. I'll take this. I'm going to put it inside the pump. So I'll take that and put it inside the pump, and then I'm going to tell the pump that I've got some. And it's going to start to push. And it's filling up the tube. You see? See the insulin dropping out? Put the pump down temporarily. I'm going to take this thing here. I'm going to put it inside this. This is a little plunger. I'm going to put this on top of it. There's a little sticker. Pull the sticker off. You see that blue thing on top? There's a needle under there. Push it down into the plunger. Pull that off. Needle's in there. I'll use my arm. Now it's plugged in me. Pull out the needle. That's the needle. Remember that one that we threw away earlier? This little plastic tube is in there. So now the pump is plugged into the tube, which is plugged into me. I wear it 24 hours a day. I wear it when I sleep. I put it underneath my pillow. I clip it onto my belt 24 hours a day. The only time I take it off is for a few minutes when I shower. So this is easier than shots. And now I can do little tiny adjustments to my plane that's flying. Unfortunately though, pumps are expensive. A lot of people who don't live in Western countries can't get a hold of pumps. It's a lot of money in here. These are a couple $1,000 and they're usually paid for by insurance, but you usually have to fight your insurance company to get them. So that's thing number one. Every 3 days I do this maneuver that we just did. Every 3 days. Take the pump, put it in my pocket. Thing number two, I'm going to put in a continuous glucose meter. Sometimes you hear about diabetics that prick their finger and they look at the blood in their finger and they measure it, and that tells you what your blood sugar is. It's like looking at your altimeter on an airplane, seeing what the altitude is. But there are things called continuous glucose meters that allow you to get that information more often. I prick my finger between 8 and 10 times a day. I've got black marks and calluses on my finger from doing this for 15 years. This is a sensor. These are expensive. Again, fighting with the insurance to get these things. This is going to allow me to check my blood sugar every 5 minutes. This sensor looks kind of like a mosquito. Has a sticker and a needle. You'll notice that one of the things about diabetes is that there's a lot of needles, and it sucks. This is another one of those inserter deals. Okay, take that, put this inside it, the little mosquito deal. You'll find yourself as a diabetic finding new and creative ways to stick yourself. And the irony is, you have to hurt yourself all the time while you're diabetic so that you can avoid hurting yourself later when you're old and things are going bad. Pull the little sticker off. You see that? Right there. Pull the plastic off this needle. Okay, so that needle is now going to go in me. And this is where some of the more of the fat belly stuff is going to happen. Forgive me. I'm working out, but what are you going to do? And again, this may look bruised and like there's holes and stuff, because there is. I'm putting holes in myself faster than I can heal them. So I'm going to take this needle, looking for a place where I can sense. You hear me breathing because it hurts. Okay. Pull the sticker. No, that's sickening me. Pull that out. Here's your needle. Okay, now that left the sensor in me. So now I take a battery. This battery is sitting on a charger. This is from a company called Minimed. You see it's blinking. Put that sensor right here. Just plugged it in. And I'll take some second skin. This is a kind of a clear sticker. I'll take this clear sticker. Let's stick it over here. I do this about every 36 hours. So they're waterproof. So I can leave that on now for a while. So that guy's sitting there. This senses my blood sugar. Okay, that sips the interstitial fluids, not the blood, but the interstitial fluids, and then sends the results to this pump. Then I have to use my brain, sometimes Microsoft Excel, to figure out how much insulin I want to give myself. Then I tell the pump that I want to give myself some insulin, like 2 units. It says, "Are you sure 2 units?" And I said, "Yep, I'm sure." And now it's delivering. So very, very slowly that little plunger that we saw before is turning, and it's delivering insulin. It's going all the way through this tube into here. This gives me information that I use to drive this. Now, the fun part, every 3 days, this is all the medical waste now. Needles, got to put this in a sharp container. More garbage. We changed the pump, we changed the tubing, we changed the reservoir, we changed the needles for the continuous meter. I used 100 and something units of insulin. Got to pay for this. So here's the part that freaks me out, and here's why I'm doing this video in the first place. I'm 36 years old and I can handle this. I didn't say that it's fun, but I can handle it. But imagine if you were 7 or 9 months old or 3 and you had to do something like this. Whether it's pricking your finger 10 times a day and taking shots, or whether it's a whole bunch of tubing and wires. It's 24 hours a day. We do it because we want to live. We do it because we want to live for our kids and to be around for a long time, but it's no fun. And I would encourage you to, if you can, if you know someone who has diabetes, if you have someone you love who has diabetes, please give money. I'm personally raising money for the American Diabetes Association. Hanselman.com/fightdiabetes. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this video here that'll explain where you should go if you want to give money, and that money will go to medical research. You can read my story and hopefully start learning a little bit more about diabetes, and I hope that this YouTube video has helped you out, because it hurt me a little bit. Thanks a lot.